Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. This is the Nagasaki Buzzard Attack Chopper. And that's right, I'm about to find out if it'll off-road. Isn't this an obvious question? Or an obvious answer to a question? But anyways, this is the second most voted for vehicle this week. Coming in with, I shit you not, 139 votes. Who voted for this thing 139 times? Anyway, I had debated whether I would follow the path with the helicopter or just fly straight up, and then I decided, you know what? It's a helicopter. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line, even though I am kind of weaving back and forth. But, so I'm just going to fly straight up to the top of the mountain. I mean, by definition, well, there's my assistant. By definition, a helicopter is an off-road vehicle because, well, it doesn't use roads, therefore it is off the road. Kind of not in the spirit of off-roading, though. So, I mean, you can answer this either way. Will it off-road? Well, no, because it doesn't have wheels. But will it off-road? Yes, because it can go anywhere. Because it's a helicopter. And, well, here we are at the top of Mount Chiliad already. In our shortest run ever. With 1 minute, 10 seconds. Will it off-road? Yep, it sure will. I mean, what the fuck? Who voted for this thing? But we're gonna do it. 139 votes. I'm gonna follow through, and we're now gonna do a controlled descent and fly right back down, which should be even quicker because now gravity is helping us. I'm literally just hitting the decelerate button, which, you know, in a helicopter is the descend button. So it's just gonna, this is just as quickly as it will drop, is pretty much what we're doing here. We're seeing how long it takes a buzzard to come down off that height while still moving forward a little bit. This is just nonsense. It's a helicopter. It's not a, anyway. I guess if Bruffy can test planes and helicopters and boats, I can too. But it's down to the controlled descent, 44 seconds. So let's take it back to the top of Mount Chiliad, where it's now storming like a motherfucker. And I'm going to just kind of nudge it off the edge and see what happens. See if it'll just fall. And no, it, of course, stays in the air. I didn't do anything with trying to ascend or descend. I literally just hit the, well, the ascend enough to rock it off the end of the ramp to see what would happen. And, well, it's, matter of fact, I think it gets down a little bit quicker than we just saw. And, well, there is no damage because, I mean, it's a helicopter. So unless I crash it into something, which is a possibility. And the first time I recorded this, I took out this fence here. But we're down 41 seconds. Yep, definitely faster. So let's take a look at the damage. I mean, it's a little bit wet because it's raining. The environment maybe got damaged some. I don't know. That brings us to our next vehicle, the Vapid Clown van. And this is by far, I think, one of the most voted for vehicles ever in Will It Off-Road. Coming in from Tacos Potatoes. Actually, I think other people voted for it too, but for the most part, it was Tacos Potatoes. 267 votes. In what is the weirdest Will It Off-Road video ever. A helicopter and a clown van. I'm just a little speechless. But I must keep speaking because, well, it would get boring if I don't. So, yeah, vote, guys. And obviously, if you vote, I will most likely test it. There are only 3 things that have been voted for that you'll never see in these videos. And if you want to know what they are, click the time spreadsheet link down below, and you can see the current voting results. And you can probably get a good idea of what those 3 things are that'll never happen. 2 are cars, and 1 is not a car. So, the Vapid Clown van is for all intents and purposes, it's a Vapid Speedo. They have the exact same handling information, or the handling file information. So, acceleration, traction, power, braking, all of that, identical. Cosmetically, there are obviously quite a few differences, and it has its own sound effects. And one weird thing is if you go into first person in this van, which I don't do in this video, but if you go into first person and look at the radio, even when a radio station name is displayed, it still says Speedo on the radio display as well. Also, the Clown van has a trailer hitch, and it's now struggling a bit. What's really disappointing is when I drove this back to the top of Mount Chiliad to test it for the damage descent, I didn't have a problem there, so it was kind of disappointing. And if you're wondering why you see checkpoints and the word wrong way, it's because the easiest way for me to spawn this on, or in the thing, was just to make a race and set it to vans and then choose the Clown van. Because the Clown van was, I'm surprised they spent so much effort on this thing. It's got its own unique skin, its own unique horn. Well, I mean, you can get the Clown horn in GTA Online and GTA 5, but it also has some really cool sound effects, which you'll get to hear really well during the control descent, because I'm not going to talk through most of that. I'm just going to boost the volume way up and let you hear the odd noises this thing makes. Because I know a lot of people still aren't aware that this thing makes weird noises. But anyways, I kind of forgot what I was saying. So I guess we'll just go back to talking about the Ascent. I totally lost my train of thought. But it is a totally different vehicle as far as having its own model and vehicle name in the game. But it's weird. Oh, but I was going to say, they spent so much time modeling all of this for something that you see spawn during one story mode mission, and you cannot get into it during that mission. Even with invincibility turned on, I tried, you're just locked out of it. It's just you can't get in and drive it. And then you can use it in GTA Online in races, and that's the only place in GTA Online it appears, is in races. It never spawns in traffic. It never spawns in any missions. So that's it. They spent so much effort. I wish they still put that much time and energy into things. Because, well, anyway. I do dig the lowrider tires on the Clown van. The white walls kind of make it a nice touch there. I keep meaning to call the phone number for the Clown that's on the side of the Clown van, and I just keep forgetting to do it. But, I mean, we're turning in a decent time. I mean, just like the Speedo that I've already tested, since it can't be upgraded, it doesn't really go all that fast. I mean, you can't even put armor on it on a regular Speedo. I think the only thing you can do at a regular Speedo is put insurance on it, if I remember right. But this is not upgraded in any way. No armor, no turbo, no suspension, no engine, no transmission, no brakes. It's bone stock, which is why this is taking so long to get to the top of Mount Chiliad. And as we make our first attempt to get up the side here, which it's going to fail, I want to let you know again, I am not going to talk through most of the control descent. I just want you to hear all the cool sound effects from the Clown van. It's really awesome. I really enjoy it, and maybe you'll enjoy it too. I will talk a little bit towards the beginning of the control descent and a little towards the end, but for the most part, for the 3 odd minutes that it takes to get down, I won't be running my face hole. So, had to back up a little bit, because it just didn't have enough power to get up from just turning in. But we are up 4 minutes, 58 seconds. Will the Clown van off-road? Yep, it will. It sure will. Matter of fact, it's about 3.5 seconds quicker than I got with the Speedo, which just goes to show that on this long track, it all comes down to technique. But we're going to begin the control descent now, and I'm going to stop talking so you can hear the sound effects. So as we near the bottom, and I, well, wind up just taking a shortcut because it slid and I didn't really want to fight with it. I hope you enjoyed that little bit of sound effect extravaganza. And if you don't believe me that this is just really the noises this thing makes, if you think I put these sound effects in, tell you what, go into GTA Online, start up a race, set the class to vans, and choose Clown Van. And then listen to the noises it makes. It really does this. It's just the most bizarre thing. I think my favorite is the slide whistle and the fart noise. There's the fart noise. It just did it again. But we're down for our controlled descent. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. Let's take it back to the top of Mount Chiliad. Fling it off the side without armor, keep in mind. And see what happens. This is dangerous. A vehicle without armor is not going to really fare well. God, it's already dented up really badly. Really badly. The front end is smushed. Now the back end is smushed. It's way out of control. Just not a whole lot of hope for this thing. And oh! And there you go. Damage descent did not finish. I even tried multiple times. But the damage on this one, it's a total loss. I gave it many tries to see if I could not get it down the mountain. You're looking at my final attempt here before I just finally gave up. But hey guys, don't forget to go vote for the vehicles that you want to see tested in Willett Off-Road. Clearly this video proves I'll try anything. And until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.